ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before on this channel, I'm saying it today, and I'm sure I'll say it many more times in the future. I hate influencers. Every day I wake up and look at myself in the mirror with disgust and contempt for what I see staring back at me. You know, every day you go on social media and you see influencers just being terrible people. They do a lot of fucking around. But rarely do you see them in real time finding out. So there's a streamer called Stable Ronaldo. He's on Twitch. He seems like a shitty little Twitch streamer, gamer guy. I don't know. I didn't know anything about him before this video. I'd rather not learn new things about him in the future. Anyways, this guy goes to Bradley Martin's gym. Now, the only thing I really know about Bradley Martin is just whenever he pops up in my YouTube Shorts feed, it's always like him saying that he can beat UFC fighters.
You think you beat me in a street fight?
Huh?
You think you beat me in a street fight?
You in a street fight?
Yeah.
You're a podcaster, brother.
I love it. I love it. So the answer is then yes, yeah?
Of course.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to get you.
Yeah. You won't.
Dude, I fucking love
Give
it.
it a try, though.
Because he's 260 pounds. I'm not a professional fighter myself, but I highly doubt that's true. Now, I'm pretty sure he's joking, but if Sean Strickland were to ever say this about me, I think I would try to get into fucking witness protection.
Who would win in a street fight, you or Bradley Martin?
Who the f is Bradley Martin?
He's 260.
I don't give a f. Who's Bradley Martin?
He's big on social media. He's a really fit dude.
Is he an MMA fighter?
No.
I don't know this Bradley Martin.
Yeah,
But
he's 260.
Bradley Martin, if you're here right now and I could get away with it, I would take your f***ing life.
Oh.
I would you. I wouldn't even use my I'd put my down and I would f***ing
You're so
take your f***ing life. And Bradley Martin, I don't know you, but Nina gave me a little backstory on you. You challenge people. Motherfucker, I'm in Vegas. You show the f*** up, you little bitch. Sign a waiver, and we'll see how many bones we could break in your f***ing face.
You're so intense.
Like if he was right here,
Yeah.
and he was like, hey Sean, I think I could beat you in a street fight. I would get up and I'd f***ing backhand him like the little bitch he is.
So, you know, we have two silly billies doing a little bit of a collaboration, as the kids say. And it gets to a point where Ronaldo, the man of the hour, the man himself, he thinks it would be funny to grab Bradley Martin's hat off of his head. Now, as you can see, Bradley Martin is somebody who is follically impaired. Apparently, it is a big insecurity for him. He feels some type of way about the fact that his head lacks hair. Now, honestly, I don't think... Now, you know, right now, I'm, like, pretty okay. You know? I'm doing good, I think. Am I? Do I have, like, a big bald spot, and do I just not know about it? I don't know. But, like, when the bald beckons me, I feel like I'm just going to be fine shaving my head off. I don't think that I'm going to feel all that insecure about it. Because here's the thing. I've never seen a bald guy and gone, oh, that guy's bald. Oh, God, he's so disgusting. Bah. Whenever I see a bald guy, and I feel like it's the same with most of us, like whenever we see bald guys, we just go, oh yeah, that guy's bald, I guess. Like it'll only be like a couple days, right, that the people around you go, oh my God, you're bald. Ah. And then, you know, every new person that you meet, you're just going to be bald to them. And it's really not going to matter to any of them. But of course, not everybody is as enlightened as I am, and Bradley Martin is indeed one of these people. And when the Ronaldo guy takes his hat, he's like, hey, give the hat back. What does this Ronaldo guy do? He doesn't give it back. He puts on a little smirk. Look at that smirk. And then the large, balding man slaps the living daylights out of him. Now, here's the thing. Did I enjoy watching that? Absolutely. I'm not going to deny this. Social media has exposed the fact that there are a lot of parents that just were not good at their jobs. You know, my mom was great. Never once have I had the thought of, let me walk up to this stranger and grab his hat. I've just never done that. I don't know. I just innately know that that is something that I should not do. Now, I've seen a bunch of takes surrounding this situation. Obviously, you have the people like me the based people that are all like, yeah, good for him. Leave people alone. But then you also have other people that are like, Bradley Martin is way bigger than him. That was a cheap move, slapping him. Wah, wah, wah. Here's the thing. Maybe the Ronaldo guy should have thought about that before he takes his hat. Maybe you shouldn't mess around with people that you don't know and aren't comfortable with. Have you ever thought about that? These IRL streamers just have zero sense of self-preservation. They honestly think that they're like exempt from the consequences of the world. And honestly, I think it's good for the Ronaldo kid that this happened to him. Hopefully in the future, he thinks twice about invading people's personal spaces and taking their belongings from them. Now, as far as like whether the law is concerned, obviously, not a lawyer, so I can't really say for sure, and it's obviously going to depend by state. So it's like, who the hell knows if the Ronaldo guy could like actually sue him or whatever. But if we're just looking at it from a moral perspective, a guy takes my property, takes my possession or whatever, I tell him, give it back to me. He doesn't do it. I feel like I should be able to go and get the possession back. Like, if somebody takes your hat, are you really just supposed to, like, leave it be? Like, are you supposed to call the police and report a theft for a hat? Now, obviously, like, should you get into a fight over a hat? My opinion, no, right? Like, a hat is not worth, like, bodily harm or whatever. And obviously, things can, like, escalate from there. All I'm saying is that I don't think that Bradley Martin is an asshole in this situation. But here's the other thing that I really want to, like, drill into people's minds. Even if you are of the opinion that it is unreasonable for somebody to hit you after you steal from them, again, I don't really understand how people think that way, but I guess they do. You can't go into situations assuming that somebody's thinking rationally. You have no idea what state of mind somebody is in when you mess with them. Just because you think you're doing some innocent little goof, some innocent little gaff, you know, you're pulling a little jape, that doesn't mean that the other guy is going to think the same way. So when you're going out in public, leave people alone. Do not invade their personal space. Do not take their shit, because for all you know, this guy has a gun and he's crazy and he will shoot you. You have absolutely no idea how people are going to react. And the Ronaldo guy's response after the fact was like absolutely pathetic. It was like,
oh, I didn't know that was bad. My bad, Brad. Like, actually,
I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to take off his hat. What do you mean it's against the rules to invade people's personal space and take their personal belongings and not give it back to them when they sternly tell me to give it back to them? I didn't know that I'm not allowed to do whatever I want to the people around me. I didn't have parents that taught me right from wrong.
you know what they say, Ron. Fuck around and find out.
Hey, base chubby friend. Fucking Rowley keeping Greg Heffley in check. So, I don't know. Moral of the story is, leave people alone. Do not mess with somebody that you do not know and that you have not established clear boundaries with. Do not take things from people. People's possessions are their own. They are not yours. You are not free to do whatever you want with them, because you do not know what state of mind people are in. You don't know what their insecurities are. You don't know what they're going to do in response to what you do. So the best thing that you can do for yourself and for everybody else around you is to leave people alone. Hopefully this kid learned that. If not, if he keeps on fucking around, then he's going to be finding out a lot of information in his future. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Bye.